Hi there, this is Carol Horkin, author of The 30-Second Prayer That Changes Everything, Living the Life You Love One Moment at a Time. Well, I have a couple messages of joy for you today. Now, I get these messages every day, just little things that just make it easier for me. Don't you like easy? I like easy. If I have to choose between difficult and complicated, simple and easy, I'm going to choose simple and easy, and I'm sure you will too. Well, I get them every day, but today I'm going to stop and give you a couple messages of joy. First of all, I have remote control blinds in my living room. Push the button, they open. Push the button, they close. 2 windows separately on the remote. So I hadn't closed them for a while because they have shears over top, so I don't really need to close them unless the sun is super bright, but that's what happened on Friday last week. And so I closed them and I couldn't get one of them open. First thing I did, I'm gonna change the battery in the remote to see if that helps. Didn't help. Well, I tried a lot of things because I really didn't want to call anybody to come and help me. I didn't want to call anybody, a friend or relative, and I didn't want to call a maintenance person because you know what that ends up to be. So a friend did stop over and we were visiting, and I said, I can't get this one drape, this one blind to open. And so she kind of messed with it too. She's taller than I am, so she could kind of reach up there and see, but it was just like it was stuck. And it was kind of an irritant to me because I don't like anything in my house that's not operating. I like to fully function in my life. Fully function, so do you. Fully function in my body, fully function in my relationships. I like to be fully functioning in finances and in house maintenance. I like to be fully functioning, and that was not working. And so Monday morning, I got up and I went over to the blind and I said, Father, I commit this situation, this problem to you. Cause me to think the way you think, so I know what to do. So this time I reached up, I went up on my tiptoes like my friend was taller, and I looked at the mechanism up there actually on the blind, and there was kind of a white button that didn't show up very much, and I thought, I wonder what this is. And I touched that button. I didn't even have to push it, I just touched it, and automatically blind just went exactly where I wanted it. And now it's fully functioning. And I don't have the stress in my mind. This is gonna cost me, who will I call? It's broken, all of that. Is it a little thing? Yes, but it can become a big thing, especially if you add a few more of those things to it. I touched that button, and I kid you not, instantly that blind opened up and started functioning perfectly. So I was so grateful for that. Second thing is I needed to get to the airport, and I had called an Uber in advance, and actually I asked somebody about it, and they said, oh, there's an Uber at our church. Why don't you go talk to him? So 3 weeks ago, I did that and lined it up so that I could go to the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I confirmed it with him. I confirmed about paying with him. And here's what he told me. He said, I no longer work for Uber, but I still do make my services available to people that I know. That way he knows who's getting in his car. And he's making extra money doing that. Okay, so I'm keeping in contact with him, and So I hadn't talked to him or texted him for a couple of weeks, and now I was ready to go. And so I said, okay, I'm just confirming with you, 4 o'clock in the morning on this date, and so that we're ready to go. Well, he texted back and said, we had something come up and we moved away. We don't even live in Omaha, Nebraska anymore. I don't want to tell you how I felt about that. I very nicely said, I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't texted you today. I guess I could have missed my flight. And so he texted back, no, I'm sorry, or anything like that. He said it was just a quick move, and it was a real trite answer. And now I had a lot of opinions about this. Not only did I have a lot of opinions about it, I also had to find a ride to the airport at 4 in the morning. I didn't want to bother my children. But anyway, so I carried that around for about 24 hours, kind of being upset at him, but I didn't express it to him or to anyone else. But I did go off all my devices and deleted him from he wasn't a close friend, so I deleted him from all my communications so that I wouldn't see his name come up and have those feelings come up in me again. I said, God bless him on their move, and then I deleted him from everything. And then I said, okay, now God, what are we going to do here? And I thought of some different options. It's good to think of some different options, but I thought, I hardly ever rely upon my children to do things for me. And this one time, I just need help. So I called my daughter, and she said, of course, Mom, we'll do it. We can come home and go to bed again, and crawl back into bed, especially they have three teenage drivers, so somebody in that family can do that. So that was taken care of. But I do feel like if I would have held animosity to this first man, maybe that answer wouldn't have. First of all, I know I wouldn't have had peace. When you hold offense against someone, it steals your peace. Even if you try to ignore it, it steals your peace. But when I deleted him off all my devices so I wouldn't see his name come up, and I asked God to bless him, and now we're going to move on, then it was quickly resolved. So I just want to tell you 2 of my messages of joy. It just makes life easier. So pray the 30-second prayer. Father, I commit this problem to you. Cause me to think the way you think, so I know what to do. Now, I did not think the way God wanted me to think when he first told me, oh, we moved away, sorry. Oh, he didn't even say he was sorry. We moved away. I wasn't thinking like God thinks. So I had to go back to that. And that's when I could say, God bless him. So anyway, enjoy your day. I will put the 30-second prayer in the description below. If this is your first time with me and you would like to subscribe for other videos, I like to do them about once a week. I'm not going to jam your email box and your YouTube feed with too many, but I like to do it about once a week, just to let you know how good God is, so we can share our testimonies of the goodness of God, how he wants to make everything simple and easy. And we do have challenges that come up during the day. We want to think straight, we want to talk straight, we want to believe straight, and get straight to the answer. So subscribe if you like, and in the description below I'll put my website for other videos, my blog posts, and let's keep in touch. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day.